Anthony Watt with the Quad City Times, and I am here with several Forest Grove Elementary School students who have been working on a joint project with a number of their fellows. They are developing concepts for how people can live long-term on the moon. And this particular team, and go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys. Bo, you start.
I am Bo Blackburn.
I'm Samantha Holmes. I'm Callie Bowman.
They have been working on a rover that astronauts can use on the moon in our planned return in a few years. So I would like you guys to show me your design. And Bo, why don't you start with, this was your initial prototype, correct?
Yes, we were thinking about like a multifunctional vehicle, but that isn't the main focus. This is like what we began with, what we thought, but we needed to narrow down on one problem.
Okay, so this was too much stuff all at once?
Yes.
Okay, so show me a couple of the things that are in there so people can see.
So we thought this would be a good idea for like a water tank, and that was something that we didn't need to focus on, and like an area that would collect all the moon dust or any artifacts that would be good, and we thought like this would be like another separate area, and it was just a lot of pieces jumbled together. And as you can see, we don't have our wheels on, and that was the most important piece we needed to focus on.
So you did everything but the wheels?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, and now these are the different types of wheels you were working on, is that correct?
So we thought, we did a research, and these are the possibilities we thought, but like we have an explanation on why we didn't. Like we tried a car tire, but like it's there's air inside of it, and so like how sharp the moon dust is, it won't do really anything, and you'll rev your tires and get yourself like nowhere. Same with a bike tire, but just tinier, and it won't carry the weight, and it'll also.
Okay, all right. And then the back one there that you said that was a spike tire. I'm guessing you were supposed to. It would get itself into the dust and pull itself along on the spikes, right?
But the
Okay.
spikes would break
Because of the moon
Dust is
dust.
so it's like a body of water where it's so sharp and so fine at the same time. Your spikes would just break off one by one.
Moon dust is like a baby powder material. You wouldn't think that it's spiky, but from all the rocks that have built up, it's and all the debris, it's very spiky.
All right. And then you tried a tank tread too, but then you guys decided you didn't want that either, correct?
No.
So.
It's so heavyweight, and treads are used for heavyweight vehicles, and a rover is not one of them that is a heavyweight vehicle because it's so expensive to get the rover up there if it's so heavy, and also the rover needs to be light. It needs to be light. If it's not light, then it won't be a very great rover.
Okay, all right. And then you guys also thought about Curiosity. You used that as a model, correct? And that's what this is.
Yeah, this Mars rover is like an aluminum tire. It won't work on the moon because Mars dust is different than moon dust. They're not the same thing, so it'll also rev in one place.
So it was a solution to a different problem than the one you guys had on the moon. Okay, got it.
This wheel right here, the mesh memory alloy tire, is the wheel that would work on the moon.
Okay, so this is your final concept for the wheel problem.
Yes. This is able to easily adapt to rocks in the way, and then it'll shape back into its normal spot. It's also coated with indium tin oxide, which is a repellent of moon dust. We're coating it on the wheels and on the rover.
So that way, when the moon dust, like with the other ones, will stick and it'll get into the rover, which can damage the technology and the engine and basically destroy the rover. So that's important, like to repel it, so it won't damage anything.
Okay.
And if we have the coating on, then the moon dust can't get into the engine and break the engine down. Because if the engine's broke down, then your rover's not going to work. So we need like a solution to that problem instead of getting a rover broken down on the moon.
Okay, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.